What if the future you're hoping for isn't something you wait for, but something you decide? Most people drift through life reacting to circumstances, blaming the economy, their past, or other people. But Jim Rohn taught a powerful truth. Your future is not found, it is built. Built by the choices you make today, the habits you practice daily, and the discipline you're willing to embrace when no one is watching. In this speech, you'll discover how to take control of your future starting right now. Watch until the end, because one decision today can completely change the direction of your life. 1. Take responsibility for your life. To truly grasp the concept of taking responsibility, one must first dismantle the comforting illusion that external forces dictate the trajectory of a human life. We often find ourselves caught in the blame game, a seductive psychological trap where we attribute our lack of progress to the economy, our upbringing, our employers, or even the weather. However, radical responsibility begins with the realization that while you cannot control the wind, you are the sole navigator of your sails. Jim Rohn's assertion that you can change your direction overnight is a call to intellectual and emotional arms. It suggests that the power to pivot resides entirely within your own mind. When you stop looking outward for excuses and start looking inward for solutions, the entire structure of your reality begins to transform. The shift from victimhood to agency is perhaps the most profound psychological evolution a person can undergo. A victim asks, "Why is this happening to me?" while a creator asks, "How can I use this to grow?" Responsibility is not about assigning guilt for the past, but about claiming authority over the future. It is the acknowledgement that even if you didn't cause a problem, you are the only one capable of deciding how to respond to it. This reclaim of power is exhilarating because it removes the ceiling on your potential. If your success is dependent on the government or your boss, you are a slave to their whims. If your success is dependent on your own growth and actions, you are the master of your fate. Personal development is the engine of this new direction. Rohn's most famous advice, to work harder on yourself than you do on your job, is a radical departure from conventional wisdom. Most people believe that if they work harder at their desk, they will get ahead. While hard work is necessary, it is the value you bring to the marketplace that determines your return. That value is a direct reflection of your character, your skills, and your mindset. By investing in your own education, your emotional intelligence, and your physical vitality, you become a person who naturally attracts better opportunities. You are no longer chasing success. You are becoming the type of person that success seeks out. Accepting responsibility also means auditing your current results with ruthless honesty. You must look at your bank account, your health, and your relationships as a direct printout of your past philosophy and actions. This can be painful, but it is the only way to clear the path for a new future. If you don't like the harvest, you must change the seeds you are sowing. This realization creates a sense of urgency. You begin to understand that every day spent in denial is a day of lost potential. Responsibility is the foundation because without it, no amount of goal setting or discipline will stick. You have to be the one holding the steering wheel before you can decide where the car is going. Ultimately, taking responsibility is an act of self-love. It is the ultimate expression of believing that you are worth the effort required to change. It is an admission that you have the capacity to overcome your history and your environment. When you stop waiting for a savior, you discover that the savior has been looking back at you in the mirror all along. This independence is the hallmark of a mature, successful individual. It creates a level of internal stability that cannot be shaken by market crashes or personal setbacks because you know that as long as you have your mind and your will, you can rebuild anything. 2. Decide what you really want. Most people live their lives in a state of ambiguous wandering, drifting from one day to the next without a clear destination in mind. They are like a ship without a rudder, at the mercy of every current and gust of wind. Jim Rohn taught that a future left to chance is almost guaranteed to be a future of mediocrity. Deciding what you want is the act of installing a rudder and a compass. It is the process of defining your North Star. Without this clarity, your brain cannot filter the thousands of opportunities and distractions that come your way every day. Decision-making is the primary tool for carving a masterpiece out of the raw marble of your life. Clarity is a precursor to power. When you sit down to write your goals, you are performing a sacred act of creation. You are moving things from the realm of the invisible to the realm of the visible. Rohn emphasized that goals should be written down because the act of writing forces the mind to commit to a specific path. It isn't enough to have a vague desire to be successful or be happy. You must define what success looks like in granular detail. How much do you want to earn? What kind of house do you want to live in? What kind of contribution do you want to make to the world? The more specific the vision, the more magnetic the pull toward it becomes. A vital aspect of goal setting is focusing on who you must become to achieve those goals, rather than just what you want to have. If you want to be a millionaire, the greatest reward is not the $1 million. It is the person you had to become in terms of discipline, knowledge, and character to earn that million. This shift in perspective ensures that your goals are anchored in personal growth rather than materialism. Your goals should be high enough to stretch you and low enough to be believable, creating a sweet spot of motivation that drives you forward even when the initial excitement fades. When your vision is clear, your no becomes much more powerful. One of the greatest challenges in the modern world is the paradox of choice and the constant barrage of distractions. If you don't know where you're going, it's easy to say yes to projects, people, and habits that drain your energy and lead you nowhere. However, when you have a well-defined set of goals, every decision becomes a simple question. Does this move me closer to my vision or further away? This filter simplifies your life and allows you to focus your limited time and energy on the few things that truly matter. Furthermore, your goals must be fueled by a strong why. Rohn often said that if the why is powerful enough, the how will show up. Your reasons for wanting a better future are the fuel in your engine. If your goals are based on what others expect of you, you will run out of gas when things get difficult. But if your goals are rooted in a deep desire to provide for your family, to express your unique talents, or to leave a legacy, you will find the resilience to push through any obstacle. Deciding what you want is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process of refinement and recommitment to your own potential. 3. Master daily discipline. Discipline is often viewed as a cold, restrictive force, but in reality it is the ultimate expression of freedom. Jim Rohn famously described discipline as the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without that bridge, your goals remain distant islands in the sea of your imagination. Daily discipline is the process of making small, seemingly insignificant choices that, when compounded over time, result in massive transformation. It is the boring, repetitive work that happens when no one is watching. It is the commitment to the process rather than the obsession with the outcome. The beauty of discipline lies in its simplicity. It is the act of doing what you know you should do, even when you don't feel like doing it. Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes like the weather. Discipline is the structure that keeps the house standing regardless of the storm. Rohn taught that we must all suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, while the pain of regret weighs tons. By choosing the small daily discomfort of hard work, learning, and health, we avoid the crushing weight of looking back at a life of wasted potential. One of the most dangerous myths is the idea that success happens in giant leaps. In reality, success is the result of the compound effect. Just as a small rudder turns a giant ship over several miles, your small daily habits turn the direction of your life over several years. Reading 10 pages of a good book every day doesn't change your life on day one. But after a year, you've read 3,650 pages of life-changing wisdom. Conversely, neglect also compounds. Skipping the gym or eating poorly one day doesn't kill you, but the cumulative effect of those small errors in judgment leads to a catastrophe in the future. Discipline is the antidote to this slow drift toward failure. To master daily discipline, one must start small. You don't build a cathedral in a day. You lay one brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid, and you do that every single day. If you try to change everything at once, your willpower will likely fail. Instead, focus on mastering the critical few habits that have the biggest impact on your goals. This might mean waking up an hour earlier, spending 30 minutes on a new skill, or making 5 sales calls before lunch. When you master these small tasks, you build success momentum and a sense of self-trust that allows you to take on even bigger challenges. Ultimately, discipline is an act of integrity. It is keeping the promises you make to yourself. Every time you follow through on a disciplined action, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You are telling your subconscious mind that you are a person of value who can be trusted to take action. This internal confidence is far more valuable than the external rewards of discipline. It creates a sense of poise and certainty that allows you to walk through the world with your head held high, knowing that your future is being built on a solid foundation of consistent, intentional effort. 4. Upgrade your environment. The environment in which you live and work is the invisible hand that shapes your destiny. Jim Rohn's observation that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with is more than just a catchy phrase. It is a fundamental law of social psychology. Humans are social creatures who naturally mirror the attitudes, language, and expectations of their tribe. If your inner circle is composed of people who complain, settle for less, and avoid responsibility, you will find it nearly impossible to maintain a high level of personal growth. Your environment acts as a gravitational pull. It either launches you toward the stars or keeps you pinned to the ground. Upgrading your environment requires a process of disassociation and expanded association. This doesn't necessarily mean cutting off everyone you know, but it does mean being intentional about who has access to your mind. You must audit your relationships. Are these people feeding my dreams or my fears? Do they challenge me to think bigger, or do they mock my ambitions to make themselves feel better about their own stagnation? Spending time with people who are further ahead than you can be uncomfortable because it highlights your own shortcomings, but that discomfort is exactly what triggers growth. You want to be the slowest person in a room of high performers. Environment is not just about people, it is also about the information and ideas you consume. In the digital age, your environment is your feed. If you spend your time consuming outrage, celebrity gossip, and mindless entertainment, your mind will be cluttered and reactive. If you curate your environment to include the voices of great thinkers, philosophers, and experts, your mind will become a fertile ground for innovation and wisdom. Jim Rohn often urged his students to build a library. He believed that the books you don't read won't help you. Your physical and digital surroundings should be a constant reminder of the person you are striving to become. We must also consider the emotional climate of our environment. Is your home a place of peace and inspiration, or a place of chaos and stress? Do you work in an office that rewards excellence or one that breeds toxic competition? While we cannot always change our physical location immediately, we can always change our mental location. By choosing to listen to educational audio during a commute or surrounding our workspace with quotes and images that inspire us, we create a micro-environment that protects our focus from the negativity of the outside world. When you intentionally upgrade your environment, your expectations for yourself naturally rise. You begin to see new possibilities that were previously invisible to you. What once seemed impossible becomes normal when you are surrounded by people who are already doing it. This shift in normalcy is the secret to rapid progress. Success is contagious, but so is failure. By surrounding yourself with excellence, you make growth the path of least resistance. You are no longer fighting your environment to get ahead. You are being carried forward by the momentum of a community that demands the best from you. 5. Commit to becoming more. The central theme of Jim Rohn's philosophy is that success is something you attract by the person you become. This is a radical departure from the hustle culture that suggests success is something you must chase and capture through sheer force. Rohn taught that the marketplace doesn't pay for your time, it pays for your value. To get more out of life, you must be worth more to the marketplace. This means that your primary focus should never be on your income but on your personal development. If you increase your skills, your wisdom, and your character, your income will naturally follow as a byproduct of your increased value. Becoming more requires a commitment to lifelong learning. Most people stop their education the moment they leave school, but the truly successful understand that graduation is just the beginning. The world is constantly changing, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. To remain valuable, you must stay curious. You must become a student of your industry, a student of human nature, and a student of your own habits. This involves reading, attending seminars, seeking out mentors, and, most importantly, reflecting on your own experiences to extract the lessons they contain. Wisdom is the result of processed experience. Character is a vital component of becoming more. You can have all the skills in the world, but if you lack integrity, courage, and empathy, your success will be hollow and short-lived. Developing your character means refining your internal compass so that you do the right thing even when it's difficult or unprofitable. It means becoming a person of your word, a person who takes care of their health, and a person who treats others with dignity. Success is a heavy burden, and without a strong character skeleton to support it, it will eventually crush you. Personal development is as much about the who as it is about the what. Rohn often advised, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." This mindset shift is the key to resilience. Instead of complaining about the difficulty of a task or the harshness of the economy, the person committed to growth asks, "What skill do I need to develop to overcome this?" This empowers you because it puts the solution within your control. You stop waiting for the world to change and start changing yourself. When you become stronger, the problems that once seemed insurmountable become mere inconveniences. You don't need fewer problems, you need more wisdom and more capacity. The ultimate goal of committing to becoming more is to live a life of significance, not just success. Success is what you do for yourself. Significance is what you do for others. As you grow and become more valuable, you gain the ability to contribute more to your family, your community, and the world. This sense of contribution provides a deep level of fulfillment that money alone can never buy. Growth is the ultimate investment because it is the only thing that cannot be taken from you. Even if you lost all your material possessions tomorrow, the person you have become would allow you to build it all back and more. That is the true power of personal development. Your future is not controlled by chance, fate, or circumstances. It's controlled by your choices. Starting today, take responsibility, set clear goals, practice daily discipline, choose the right environment, and commit to becoming more. Jim Rohn's message is simple but life-changing. If you change, everything changes. The future you want is not years away. It begins with the decision you make right now. Take control, stay disciplined, and build a future you'll be proud to live.